Good afternoon and welcome to the West Ham Daily. Sorry I'm a bit late, but work comes first as usual. Do you want to say hello, Sushi? Do you want to say hello to the audience? No? Yeah? What do you want to do? Okay. So, all about tickets today. Season tickets, ballots, you name it. It's all about that today because the news came out earlier from the West Ham United that the ballots for the Southampton game is opening. And people will know tomorrow from midday who's going to be lucky enough. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the new season tickets and the proposal that the season tickets are going to go digital. Now, there's been a little bit of a mixed feelings about this. That West Ham United are introducing digital season tickets now. It's kind of expected that digital tickets have been available for quite some time. You can go to concerts using a digital ticket. You can even get the digital ticket printed off, etc. So it's kind of standard that things are going that way. But many people are sort of asking, why are West Ham bothering with moving to this kind of technology? Because what they're saying is they're suggesting that they're moving to it because of COVID restrictions and the need to, when you're going through the barriers, etc., it's got to be contactless and all that sort of stuff. But as people have pointed out, the current plastic season tickets that people have do just that, because it goes on the technology that's used for like debit cards, etc., that you might use in a supermarket and so on. So people are a little bit confused as to why West Ham want to do away with plastic season tickets. It doesn't cost the club a lot of money to actually print digital season tickets. So there must be other reasons for it. But people are sort of suggesting, if you don't have a smartphone or facilities to print your tickets off as being offered at home, then what happens? And what happens to, people who aren't so savvy with technology, like the elderly? Or what about youngsters, under 16s who might, I used to take my daughter to football matches from the age of 4, 5, 6 years old. She's not going to have she wouldn't have a phone at that age, to use a digital ticket on, and also people who kind of feel a bit vulnerable. I was listening to More Than Just a Podcast on Monday night show, and Nigel was talking about a chap that's got autism and is gonna have his experience of change is not going to be good, and so having something that he's accustomed to and then moving to something different can cause a problem. It can cause confusion and it can cause upset. And the club have yet to sort of come back to clarify exactly what's happening. They don't seem to be suggesting that digital season tickets are not going to happen. It seems that they are definitely happening, but they need to offer, I guess, alternatives to those people that aren't going to be very good at managing tickets, digital tickets. Like I say, you can use your phone for entering concerts, etc. You can order tickets when you go to the cinema and stuff, but you've got ticket machines there where you can go up to the ticket machine and print the tickets off. Same as when you're traveling, you can print off your own travel tickets and stuff like that. You either do it at the machine or order in advance. So I guess they're thinking that the technology is going to be similar. But what about people that are feeling vulnerable? What about people that cannot go to machines like this to print their own tickets off and so on? What will they do? Now the club have said, you can contact them and they'll talk to you about alternatives and so on. But it all feels a little bit sort of a bit of a mishmash, and I think the club needs to be very, very clear that there's no reason why, if people want one or the other, there's no reason why they shouldn't have a plastic ticket, and maybe the club should offer that as an alternative rather than hard and fast. Well, it's a digital ticket or nothing else. I don't know. It is the way going. It is the way people are going. You know, digital tickets, as I've said, have been around for quite a while. It's not as if it's something new, and I guess you know, West Ham United and like most clubs are going to follow suit. You're going to say, you know, from this point on, you know, digital tickets are the right way to go. But there's something, you know, it's not that there's something sinister behind it, but it feels like if the club aren't being as straightforward about why digital tickets are coming in, then always people are always going to speculate and they're going to wonder why. So if you are a season ticket holder, or if you renewed for next season, then you are concerned about digital tickets, do contact the club and talk to them about your needs. They have offered that, and do have a word with them about what your needs are. And West Ham ticket office has said that they'll listen to individuals and their concerns, etc., and they'll come to some sort of compromise as to how they can go forward with those people that are concerned about, you know, not having a smartphone or being too elderly, or even people that are taking their kids, etc., or the people that are feeling vulnerable. So if you are a season ticket holder for next season and you're not comfortable about a digital ticket solution, then do contact the club and discuss it with them. Let's have a look at some comments before I go on to other things. Who have we got on today? Hello, James. I hope you're well, mate. Couldn't take any more of us from warmer climes. I buggered off to site. I wish I had. Dave, hello, mate. I hope you're well. So with Derby potentially being docked 6 points, shouldn't the same be applied to Scummy 6? Absolutely right. But you know what, mate? One rule for the lesser clubs and another rule for the others, mate. You're absolutely right. And Brady out, absolutely. Peach, hello, mate. I hope you're well. Sabina, have you got that cup of tea? Has Neil got that cup of tea ready for you today? I hope you're well. I'm good, my G. I can never get your language, Peach. I'm very well. Good afternoon, Stu. How are you? Thank you for joining. Peach, when you're going to be guest again? We'll get him on soon. We'll get him on again soon. We've got a few other guests that we've promised as well, but haven't managed to get on recently. Mick, hello, mate. I hope you're well. Thanks for joining as well. Toby, he's been desperately researching, trying to find a better recent West Ham United centre-back than the great Winston Reid. Who has? What are you talking about? There's loads of better centre-backs than Winston Reid. Trust me. Hello, Glenn. I'm very well, mate. Thank you for joining. Kevin, hello, mate. Retired, being... Oh, you bastard. I'm giving myself 2 more years, maximum 3, Kevin, before I can do the same. Infinite, hello everyone, hope you're good. Sushi looks good. She does, doesn't she? Now she's drinking out of the sink. She's got fresh water sitting there, and she's decided she'll go into the sink and have a drink. You tell me. Go on. Cats. Dinkor, hello mate. Thank you for joining. Upton Parker, afternoon to you. Let's hope that not too many whinging team bashers get a ticket. We need everyone behind us for Southampton. We absolutely do. And I'm waiting, mate. I tell you what, I won't lie to you. I mean, I'll feel sorry for anyone that doesn't get a ticket, but I tell you what, if I get a ticket, I'm going to be cock a hoop. Absolutely. Stu, imagine if the cat lost it in a tax. She's the placid one. The mad one is sleeping. He sleeps all bloody day. He sleeps, eats, and shits, and that's about it. Peach, you know it, James, but we're in lockdown for another week or so. We're coming out of lockdown. Peach, Reese, do you think it's to try and look more modern? Is what to try and look more modern? The tickets? I don't know, mate. Glenn, what is happening? Do not read all the gumph that's out there, Glenn. I didn't want to talk about Lingard, but now that you've raised it, all this stuff that we can't afford him is a load of tosh, because we're affording him now. We're paying 100 grand odd a week for his wages anyway. So it's rubbish. It's just stir mongering. It's like it's awful. They got nothing else to talk about. So, why don't we do a story about Lingard and he's not going to stay at West Ham? Don't listen to it. Toby, who cares? Still, must be a quiet news day. I care. Kevin, what if your battery fails? This is it. I don't know, mate. I don't know. What I think is they've got to give West Ham fans, they've got to give fans options, haven't they? If they're saying to them, this is the way we're going, I guess it is. I sort of see it in one way. Like I said, you get digital tickets for concerts, digital tickets for the cinema, even digital tickets now going on the train and all that sort of stuff. So I kind of get it. I kind of understand why it's going that way. But I think they do have to offer fans an alternative. What is going to happen, like you've just said, Kevin, you turn up at the stadium, your battery fails, your phone dies and you can't get in. What they're going to do then? They're going to have the seat, the ticket office open for things like that. I'm guessing, but that's what they need to be. That's what they need to clarify. They need to clarify exactly what's going to happen when if you don't manage to have the ticket on your phone. Glenn, I think it's more people of my age at 60 that will struggle. I've just learned to text message. Glenn, you're not far away from my age, mate. So I think you're just being a bit cheeky there. Good afternoon, Hammerette. How are you? Thanks for joining as well. Jake, how are you? Well, you're not at school, Jake. What's going on, mate? Get back in school, lad. Reese, hello, mate. Nice of you to join as well. What else have we got here? Let's scroll down. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Lawrence, just finished work early to watch me. Thank you for doing that, mate. Mick, any truth in Jonas not having to know? There's no truth at all. Do not listen to. Listen, just watch our shows and we'll tell you the truth. Honestly, we won't give you. That's why I stay away from all the transfer rumors because they're just rubbish. And the story now on Lingard, it's rubbish. Don't have the money. We've been paying him 100 grand a week to join us. Plus, we paid a small fee for him to be loaned to us. He's going to probably ask for a little pay rise to come to West Ham permanently, which might be about 120 grand a week. We're paying Yarmolenko 115 grand a week. He's about to go anyway. So we can afford it. So don't listen to it, mate. Don't listen. David Morris, hello, mate. I'm very well, and thank you for joining as well. Kent, how are you, mate? Good to join. Good of you to join. We'll need a lateral flow test if we get a ticket for Southampton. Apparently, you're going to have to fill in if you are chosen. Why don't we go on to that? I'll come back to your. Why don't we go on to that now? Actually, let's talk about our the tickets for Southampton. Let's take that off for a minute, Ken. So, just to let you know, there was a notice that came out on West Ham United's website today to say that the ballot for the tickets for the Southampton game it starts now, basically, and the people that are eligible for the tickets. Let's see if I've got the right one up. Right, so there's going to be 10,000 tickets available for the Southampton game. The only people that are eligible to be put into the ballot, it's an automatic ballot. Excuse me, it's an automatic ballot. You don't have to go in and request it or anything like that. If you are a fully paid up season ticket holder for the current season, you will automatically be put into the ballot. The people that won't be are 2,000 fans who managed to attend Man United game earlier this season, and also those who were offered Crystal Palace tickets, and then it had to be, then we couldn't, the club couldn't allow them in. Those will be given priority. So 2,000 of the 10,000 that were promised the Crystal Palace tickets will be given priority. So that means there is another 8,000 left. Now, by calculation, I think there was something like about 30,000 tickets, season tickets, renewed fully last season, and I think that's a slight overestimation as well. So if you so you basically got, in theory, a 1 in 3 chance. If you're a fully paid up season ticket member, you've got a 1 in 3 chance of getting a ticket through the ballot. So yeah, I mean, I've got fingers and everything crossed. Now the ballot. Now, in terms of being notified, etc., if you're lucky, you'll be notified by email and or on your e-ticketing account. You'll receive a notification from 12 p.m. tomorrow from 12 p.m. on the 12th of May. And the tickets will be distributed from the 21st of May. Now, Ken, what you asked there, what they're saying is if you are lucky, you have to fill in a form. I think maybe just to sort of say that you're COVID free and all that sort of stuff, and whether you've had a jab, etc., etc. I don't know what the form will consist of, Ken, but there will be a form that you need to fill in to to prove that you are eligible for a ticket. Of course, now out of those maybe 30,000 people, if it is 30,000 that have renewed, there are going to be people that are feeling vulnerable. They won't want to go. There are going to be people that might be away. There might be a number of other reasons that they may not be available. So I reckon that ratio 1 in 3 is going to go down. So yeah. I would love to have a plastic season ticket. So would my mate, as he's not technical and don't have a smartphone. That's the thing, Ken. If you feel like you cannot, you cannot have a digital ticket, do phone up the club. Once they've renewed, once everything is being confirmed, I wouldn't bother phoning them. Well, I don't know. Phone them now. Why not? Why not phone them? And maybe it's easier now. It'd be a little bit quieter, and find out what's happening with digital tickets and what the alternatives are. I fully advise you to do so because they've not been clear in terms of what alternatives they're going to offer. Marcus, hello, mate. Thank you for joining as well. Jake, 4 o'clock. Still, school finished 20 minutes ago. Well, it's only just 4 now, mate. Did you bunk off? Dazio, I want an actual ticket I can put in my pocket. We're paying for a ticket. Give us one or make it optional. Yeah, I think the club may. If a lot of people are saying I'd rather have a physical ticket, a physical card, I think the club may be pushed to have to offer alternatives. I mean, I kind of like I bought some tickets, for concerts and stuff like that, and I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm gonna for a lot of concerts recently, I've been sent a ticket that I either keep on my phone or I print off. So I'm kind of used to it, but I understand not everybody likes that principle, and I think that the club need to give you an alternative if that's what you want. Glenn Edmondson, hello mate. Why is it all week in lies, mate, about Lingard? Because got 2 idiots. Actually, I'm not going to try and defend the board again, but it's not the board that are putting this out. There's nothing. The board have not actually turned around and said we can't afford Lingard. This is the press. The press are coming out with this sort of stuff, and I don't listen to it, mate. Don't listen to it. Reese, during Stell's Day, school used to finish at 7 o'clock. You cheeky little git. Robert Singleton, glad I caught you just been for a blood test. I hope it's all well. I hope you're all right. Stu, I keep all my ticket stubs. I used to do so as well, and they've all been thrown away. Not by me though. Glenn, we absolutely do want Lingard to stay, and I think he will, in all honesty. The other Glenn, most will be saving money on Haller, Went and Anderson. There's lots of money saved, lots of money. There's a lot of players that have gone from the club, so we've got the money. Mick Anderson, anyone going to the last match without a ticket to celebrate the season anyway? I'm very tempted. I am. Even if I don't get a ticket, I'm going down there. I'm going to go somewhere around there. Now that we're allowed in pubs from the 17th of May, I don't know if you've got a book. Have you got a book to stand in a pub? I don't know. But I'm going to go down there, even if I don't get a ticket. Absolutely. Dazio, exactly. I don't want too early to swear. I don't want a tick. I don't want an app. Dazio, again, Mick, I'm up for it so long as we can watch the game. Absolutely. There's no point going somewhere and then not being able to watch the game. James, earlier in the season, little did we know that Lookman was aspiring to become another Aguero. Aguero. Oh, anyway. Upton Parker, just checked, and I don't think I will get a chance at a ticket. I'm retired, stuck in sunny Spain, where it's currently freezing cold. Oh, with the air conditioning on. Yeah. Lawrence, will you like the stadium a bit more now you've been away from it? That's a really interesting question, Lawrence, because we've missed it. I've missed it, not because it's the stadium, but the fact that I don't know. I've kind of I have missed it. I kind of feel like something's missing. Getting to watch football on TV and getting to watch every game in one way or another has been great, but still, I think being there, I think it might make us appreciate it a little bit more. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. The stadium, we know what the stadium's like. We know it's not fit for purpose and all that sort of stuff. But, just being there, being back to watch live football is going to be an absolute treat. Russ, how are you, mate? I have to fill out a form every game, get temperature checked. There you go. Russ has got it. So that's what we got to do. Russ, would we fill that in on the day we arrive at the game, or will it have to be in advance? Let us know, mate. That'd be quite interesting to know. Ironclad went on the football prizes site last night. 83 of the 99 tickets sold for Di Canio's shirt. A signed frame for Harry Kane has only sold 20. I'm surprised it sold 20. D Lee, hello, mate. I'm healthy and will not take the fake jab, so probably been to my last game. I don't think so. I don't think you've got. I don't think you have to have had the jab, but I think maybe as Russ has suggested, you've got to demonstrate your temperature and all that sort of malarkey that you're healthy. Jake, let's have a minute of appreciation for us, everyone. Stuart, brilliant channel. If you haven't joined it yet, you don't know what you're missing. My Hammers 11, brilliant channel. Some fantastic guests. Some some of the ex-players that give out their 11 and all that sort of stuff. It's fantastic. So there's the appreciation. And by the way, another little appreciation for young Jake's channel, West Ham Unofficial. If you haven't subscribed to that as well, this young lad knows more about football than Anton does. Oh, what a surprise that is. Stuart, afternoon still need to win the last three, but being a great season. We absolutely do. We're still going to make Europe. We are going to make Europe. Toby, West Ham United should get a box anyway. I wish. I don't want to be in a box. I want to be in the state. I want to be in the crowd. I don't want to be stuck in a box. I want to be in the crowd and go nuts. Ironclad was going to get a ticket for the Kane shirt, has more chance of winning, but realised I struggle to get my $4.99 back on eBay. GP, Jake's got detention for drawing the West Ham badge in maths. Sharp Fitness, hello mate. I'll be outside my 4-pack of Red Stripe and with my West Ham flag. I think, well, for those of us don't get a ticket, let's all meet up. Let's have a West Ham United corner somewhere around and cheer out. I don't know. But someone bring a bloody, someone bring a laptop so we can watch the game and make sure you got a battery charger as well. Dazio, a season ticket is sacred. I waited years before I got one. It means a lot. Yeah, likewise. I haven't got it here, but I collect all my old season tickets as well. And I kind of get what you're saying. Toby, then you deserve what you deserve. What was that for to D Lee? D Lee made a comment earlier. Let's scroll up and see what that might be. I'm healthy when well, each to their own, each to their own. Some people believe in it, some people don't. I'm not going to comment on it. So each to their own. Don't mind. What else have we got? Can we see the cat again? Sushi? No, you can't. Tough luck. Ionizer, good afternoon. If we don't get Champions League, let's build on for next season. It doesn't matter, does it? Whatever European competition we're in next season will be great. Absolutely great. Considering we were looking like being relegated last season, what a turnaround. There you go. Football prizes, Paolo Di Canio on that link, footballprizes.co.uk. Only a few tickets left. Do go and see that. You want to see the cats? I'll bring them on another day, Jake. I promise you. The less people enter, the more chances I've got. How many tickets did you buy, Toby? D-Lee, taking the piss. I'm going to discuss the jab on here. Okay, you do that. Russ, back again. I feel the form in advance. The temperature check is on the day. There you go. And, no different to what's happening now. You got to go to a bloody pub, got a book to go to the pub, which is literally, I can see it from here, from the window, and I've got to have a temperature check. So it's, it's the way things are going, isn't it? It's some fault, like it or not. Anyway, Kevin, it's the atmosphere when you come outside the station, walk into the ground, I miss. Absolutely. But you know what? It's a bit better when you come outside the Hackney Wick side. Much better than going through all that marauding crowd trying to do their shopping in bloody, what's that shopping centre called? Much better coming from Hackney Wick. Reese, I've not had the jab. You're too young. I've not even been offered it. You're too young, mate. So stop moaning. GP, Reese, I haven't, but got a letter offering me one. Go and get it. Go and get it. Mick, we're going to make the top 4. Trust me. I still think mathematically we've got a chance, and you never know. You never know. Have you turned Scottish already? I appreciate it, still. I do live closer to the stadium. Listen, mate, we all live closer to the stadium than Anton. He lives closer to the Kilmarnock Stadium. James G. I just spoke to the club the other day about the ballot, and I asked them to send me a season ticket card because I lost mine. They said they do not send them now because the club are moving to e-tickets. You must have missed the show, mate, because that's what I've been talking about. That's what they're planning to do. But as I said, for those of you who don't like the fact that they're not going to send out plastic tickets, you can talk. They said call them, tell them the situation, and they'll see how they can help. So I would take that. I would take that advice. Load of bollocks, get it done when offered. Has it turned into a jab discussion? Ironclad, let's book tables at the Carpenter's Arms for the last game. Oh, it's the one pub I don't like, mate. I'm sorry. Not up. I might do for the last game. Yeah. Why? Maybe. Edward, is it true that Jesse's going back to Man United? No. Well, it is officially. Yes, it is, because once the season ends, his loan ends, which means he officially goes back to Man United. But all this rubbish about when we can't afford him is just that. It's absolute rubbish. Don't listen to. There's so much nonsense that comes out on social media channels just to fill space. Stuart, what is that pub near Stratford where we fit a female there was a fit female bouncer on the door? I don't know. I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry. I've got no idea. Sharp Fitness. Not even gyms are doing temperature checks anymore. So by the time we get there, you never know. I mean, well, no, mind you, there is another announcement, isn't there, from the announcement from yesterday? So we might still get temperature checks for this last game. I know I have a flow test twice a week. I'm safe, hopefully. Brilliant. Good afternoon, Eamon Arsnifa. Yeah. You shouldn't be telling people to just go get the vaccine. You come across as a prat. Well, why don't you just come across as you with your name? It's up to them, is what I said. I didn't say take it or not take it. It's totally up to the individual. So you can call me a prat all you like with that name. You can call anyone a prat. Kevin, no jab, no travel. Toby, not really Eamon, not blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Ionizer, big rip to the landlord of the Carpenter's Arms. Oh, yes. Rest in peace to him. I don't know the Carpenter's Arms. I don't know the landlord there, but I did hear that he passed away recently. Sharp Fitness, Golden Goose, Stratford Broadway. There you go. You guys know what you're talking about. Where the fit, what's the name, female bouncer is. Do I? No, I actually don't. Ironclad. I never go to the gyms. I hate the gyms. The only thing, I'm back playing football 5-a-side on Wednesday nights, but that's about it for me. Very funny. Female bouncer, isn't that the women's only bar? And I'm not even. Yeah, right. You know what I'm going to do, because I don't like you putting you in timeout, so I don't have to listen to your comments. Right. That's it, really. That's all I wanted to say. So just to recap, digital tickets are coming out for the new season. If you feel that you don't want to have digital tickets, do phone up the ticket office and talk to them about your particular situation to see what they can offer. It is the way we're going. Like I said earlier, digital tickets, you get them for concerts, you get digital tickets, print them off at cinemas and all that sort of stuff. So I get why it's going that way. What I'd like to see, if you could, is maybe if people, if maybe there's some sort of ticket printing machine next to the turnstiles, so when you go up there, if you want, print off your tickets, but have the printing tickets like they do at train stations, maybe right by the turnstiles. That would be a good thing. Again, it kind of doesn't overcome the fact that you can't have a physical plastic card, but at least it's something. And for the Southampton game, like I said, there's going to be 10,000 tickets only. Fully paid up season ticket holders will be put automatically in the ballot. Those who have attended the Man United game won't be eligible. Those who were meant to get the Crystal Palace tickets will get priority. And those who are lucky enough to get a ticket for the Southampton game will be notified through your e-ticketing account and or by email. And if you are lucky, you'll get notification from 12 p.m. tomorrow. That's the 12th of May. And the tickets will be distributed digitally from the 21st of May. And that's my lot. Thank you all for joining. Let's have a little read of what else is out there. I'm not reading Eamon's stuff. I've deleted him. So he can sod off. What else we got? That's it, really. Reese, you still haven't found a recent player better than reading his prime. Ogbonna. I mean, come on, mate, for goodness sake. Didn't take me very long to reply to that, did it? Toby, got to go. Drive now still. You have my ears, but the Mini has my hands. You drive carefully. Mick, laters, all back at work. Thanks again. And I've got to go back to work as well. Thank you all for joining. Kent, hardly anyone has printers now either still. That's why I suggested, Kent, that maybe if they're gonna expect you to print tickets, then at least have a printing machine near the turnstiles. That might be a compromise. Pete Gads, I'm sure they'll have programs to sell if you want a physical souvenir. Programs, definitely. Sharp Fitness, unless they start making all those digital as well. Your wallet and your iPhone holds all your digital tickets, no problem. But it's the people that don't have smartphones, I think that's the concern. Michael, I've just turned up. Thought still would be tough luck. I'm about to go. Dealey, I've still got my 85, 86 tickets in a folder. Not too many because you just paid in the good old days. I will look at Discord later when I'm out of work, mate. Who will be versing start of the season? I didn't understand that. Who will be playing? I don't know. Yuha, hope you get a ticket and enjoy the game. Thank you, mate. I hope I get one too. Adam Levitt, really worried about it, to be fair. Adam, do call the ticket office. Seriously, tell them about your situation. Tell them why you're not comfortable with it, and see what they can offer you. They have promised. That they will look at people's individual needs. So I would call them. Lawrence, smart people don't have smartphones. Well, that's true. Gary, what if your phone runs out? Well, this is the thing. There's got to be an alternative. The ticket office will still be there, as far as I understand, on match day. So there must be an alternative. Pete Gads, eating lunch style shirts look like my tablecloth. Bloody cheap. It's a proper mod shirt, mate. And there you go. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you all later. We'll be back with the West Ham Daily. Oh, join Jake and Matt Stato tonight at, I don't know what time, 7 o'clock, I think, for the ratings show. Do join him. It's a really good show. So do that tonight. And we'll see you all later. GP, you miss Anton. I don't. I'll speak to you all later.